Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like
guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Juno&Co Microfiber Velvet Sponge. I've seen so many things about this, so many people do reviews, so many people using it, especially on Instagram. So this was definitely an Instagram buy. So we gonna see how it works. They do have two different ones. They have a more teardrop one, which is the one I got. This is already wet. And then they have the more rectangular one that has like the kind of bottom, but I didn't see that one. I only seen this one, so this is the one that I bought. I might find that one and buy that one as well. Just, you know, if I like it, buy the other one, whatever. So if you guys want to see how it works or how it applies the foundation, then just keep watching. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So I gotta take my glasses off, obviously. I'm going to start off by priming and moisturizing my face using the Primerzine. I could say it perfectly. Primerizer. There we go, primerizer from Smashbox. I did get this in an Ipsy bag. I think I got this in my last Ipsy bag. I did not do a photo on Instagram of that, but I did do a video. So if you want to see what I got in that bag, then I will have that linked below. And also, if you did not see my big news, I will also have that video linked down below for you guys. So that just went somewhere. I don't know where it went. Whatever. You probably are gonna see it. So I didn't know what foundation to use for this. So I just got a pump foundation because I have two foundations that are an applicator, another one that is like a plastic applicator, and then one that's a stick. So, I mean, and then another one that's a pump, my peach foundation one. So, I didn't know which one to use. So, we're just gonna go ahead. Now, I don't know which side I wanna use it on. We're gonna use it on this side, so I'm just going to shake this. And they said use little foundation that you would normally use because it is a microfiber, so it doesn't soak up the foundation. It literally sits the foundation on top. As you can see, it's not even soaking in to the sponge, which is crazy. Holy moly. It is literally not soaking up any foundation. Like, at all. Oh my. No. Now, because I'm using a matte foundation, this is probably not the best foundation to use with it because matte foundations dry quicker. So I am having to drag it out. But excuse me. I always pick the gloomiest days to film on because I use natural light. I always pick the crappiest days to film on. I'm definitely gonna have to use a little bit more, especially on my forehead. Just like a little bit. It's like not even a pump, just a drop. Because this is not the best foundation to pick to use with this. I would definitely use a different foundation to try with this. I would definitely use a different foundation other than a matte. That's my only downfall, because I don't know why I picked a matte foundation, but I did. I also feel like there's not enough on my chin. Now, one thing that I did read about this is that you need, in order to clean it, you need to use a soft soap. So a soft soap would be baby soap, and I have baby soap because of my brushes. So baby soap would be a good soap, I guess, to clean them, because it is a softer soap. It won't break down the microfiber, and it won't break down your brushes. So that's a really good, it did not soak up at all. That's from me like using it. So it definitely did not soak up the foundation at all. The foundation is literally sitting right on top of it. And the other ones, the Real Technique ones, you can definitely see that it is sitting, that it is soaking up the foundation. So that's a really good comparison, is the I cannot talk today. The Makeup Revolution one. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. HD powder to set this in place. I feel like the lighting on the camera is a lot better. Lighting. Than what I'm getting. Now, I was planning on using this bonus that I got to buy the Jaclyn Hill brushes, but I didn't. I spent it on trees, returning trees, buying trees, returning trees. So that was what my bonus was spent on, was buying trees and returning them. Okay, so thoughts on the sponge. I love the sponge. I love how it doesn't soak up the foundation. The foundation sits right on top. It does stay true to what the thing says. And is really, really soft. And it does give you a natural airbrushed look, like the back of this thing says. It says, if you are looking for a more natural airbrushed foundation finish, the Juno Microfiber Velvet Sponge is your go-to. Made with a velvet soft microfiber bristles and a slanted edge for controlled stippling. The Juno Microfiber Velvet Sponge provides buildable coverage fast. So you can use as little or as much foundation as you want. I choose to not use a lot of foundation because I don't like the feeling of foundation sitting, like a bunch of foundation sitting on my face. So I try not to use as much foundation as possible. So I try to use as little as possible just because I don't like the feeling of too much sitting on my face. I feel like that is just way overboard. I used to pack on foundation when I first started makeup, and it's not a good look, and you get oily very quickly, and it melts off pretty much. So I try not to use as much foundation as possible anymore, especially with trying to make them last. When I was younger, I didn't care. Like, go through foundation, go and get another one. That's as simple as that. That was drugstore foundation though. Now that I'm using more higher end foundations, getting into the more higher end makeup, you kind of have to slow down on your makeup on how much you use, especially if you don't have the money to go out and buy a new one every time you turn around. So I try to use as little as I possibly can to prevent that from happening. But I like the foundation that just you know, looks natural and doesn't look like you have really anything on. So that's why I try to not use as much. And this one, this sponge, I just cannot talk today. Today is just one of those days where I cannot talk. And my brain doesn't work because of pregnancy brain. So it's like, pregnancy brain is real. That's a real thing. Didn't think it was until I got pregnant. And now that I'm pregnant, it's like 5 seconds. If I was gonna say something and somebody was saying something, I couldn't remember what I was gonna say. Like the other day, Brock was like talking, like I was talking and then he interrupted me and was saying something, and then he was like, okay, go ahead and say what you're gonna say. And I'm like, I can't. He's like, why? I was like, because I don't remember what I was gonna say because of, and he's like, I'm like, it's pregnancy brain, I don't remember. Like, you gotta let me finish my sentence before you interrupt me, because then otherwise I'm not gonna remember what I was gonna say. So pregnancy brain is real. But I do love this foundation. We're not talking about a foundation, we're talking about a sponge. I do love this sponge. Why does it look like there's lights in that one, or in that? Oh. I thought there was lights in that tree, and I'm like, who puts lights in an actual tree that is not, like, that is 50 feet in the air? Like, what? So I do like the sponge. I'm actually gonna probably go on their website after this video and order the other one, because I do wanna try out the other one too. This one is like the teardrop one. The other one is the rectangular one. So I really do wanna try the other one out. And another good thing about them is that they are latex free and cruelty free. So really, really good company. I don't know what else they sell, but I do like the sponge. You do get it in this little package, so you're not opening the package in the mail and it's just the sponge, and then you just open the package and it just falls out. You get it in this nice little confined package that is sealed, so you have a resealable seal on it. You can either decide to keep it in here or keep it with the rest of your sponges. I'm not gonna keep it in here, but we're gonna just put it in with the rest. Now we're gonna go ahead and see how easy this is to clean. So I'm actually gonna take you guys into my bathroom and we're gonna see how easy this is to clean. I just did this whole washing of my brush, or not the brush, of the sponge, and I didn't film it. So I'm just gonna show you what I did. I just used baby shampoo. This is the Rite Aid brand, so nothing extravagant. And it did get most of it off, not all of it, not as much as I would like it to have gotten off, but I mean, it did get most of it off, as you can see. So I did get most of it off, not all of it, but other than that, I do like the sponge. I do like how it made my foundation look. My foundation does look airbrushed, which is amazing. I would have picked a different foundation other than this one, because this is a matte foundation. It does dry quickly than others, so I had to like drag it to do it. But next time I'll try a different foundation and let you guys know how it works. But that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update video here for you guys shortly. My last video was 0 to 15 weeks. This one is going to be 16 to 18 because there's a lot has happened since then. So I have a lot to update you guys on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.